Respect yourself. Respect those around you. Respect shows integrity, and it is a very powerful move. Why should you even respect anybody? Well, first off, it shows compassion and it shows love. And it's something that people don't know how to show anymore. People nowadays just don't have the maturity to show respect or to show compassion for others. It seems as if people became less selfless and more selfish to their own desires. And when someone doesn't share that same desire or that same dream, they often neglect them. People like to push them away and treat them as if they're not human as well, if they're not their own person with emotions and their own experiences. Each person lives their own life. Each person lives their own beliefs. And we are not to judge others, but treat them with respect. Too many people forget that it's okay to not like someone, right? It's okay to not like the neighbor. It's okay to not like that person that you met in the morning at work or something. It's okay to dislike someone. But what's not okay is if you don't show that respect that is supposed to be mutual. Because who are we to decide what others should do? I think the problem nowadays is that people worry too much about what others have going on in their life. If you're not a close friend or if you're not family, then you have no reason to judge what other person is going through or to have a say in it, right? In what place do you think that it is okay for you to judge others or to lose that respect that you have of others when you don't even know what's going on in your life? People are too worried about judging others' mistakes rather than fixing their own. We are so impacted by division, and I think that's why we lose the respect we have for one another. Respect should be mutual and it should be shown, right? We shouldn't have to, get along with each other because we know that's not going to happen anytime soon. But the least we can do is to learn to respect each other. Two people who have maturity and have experience, they'll respect each other. They'll both know that they don't like each other, right? But as a human being, you should be able to respect another person. What happens a lot is that one party doesn't know how to show the maturity and respect another person, right? Because they're too immature. And then the other party, they've tried to respect the other person, but their actions have led them to lose the respect that they had. Do you see why it's so important? I mean, really think about it. Life would be simpler if everyone had the maturity to show respect. We would all have simpler and more peaceful lives. But of course, as we all know, there's always going to be that one person who just can't do it. So the least you can do is work on it yourself. Learn to have respect and listen to others without letting your own selfish thoughts get in the way. And that is why respect matters. Just how having respect for others is important, the same goes to having respect for your own self. Respect comes with love, and if you want progress, you have to learn how to respect yourself. Simple things that you do on a day-to-day basis and how you do them shows respect for yourself as well. If you're eating right, sleeping right, going to the gym, there's countless other things, right? There's many other things rather than just those three. But how you do them plays an important role into if you respect yourself enough. If you don't take care of your body, then that means you lack respect for your body. And the same goes for your mind. If you don't take care of your mind, then that means that you have a lack of respect for your mind. The mind works a little differently. See, if you take in negative information or you take in negative thoughts that you're having about yourself, you kind of tend to believe it, right? Because you're thinking about it constantly, and that isn't good for your mind. When you don't take care of your body and mind, the outcome is going to be the reflection of it. And that applies to everything. How you do something right now is going to matter because the outcome is going to be the reflection of your daily basis. Think of it like a car. A car needs an engine, but it also needs the smaller things in order to function. I used to not do so much for myself, and when I did, I saw results which really surprised me. I felt more confident, I felt more happier, relaxed, and almost no stress. When I had that experience, it was almost like if, I was missing out. I was missing out because I didn't show that much respect for myself. But when I did, it was a completely, life-changing experience. And I believe the same can go for you. If you learn to just simply respect yourself, you'll see that the outcome will be a lot better rather than if you didn't respect yourself. One thing that I noticed is that I felt grateful, and I still do, but I felt grateful for almost everything, for the littlest things, and even when I succeed and even when I fail, because it teaches me a lesson. Respecting yourself builds emotional intelligence, and it also makes you more self-aware. By respecting ourselves and the people around us, we kind of get into this balance, right? We respect ourselves and we respect others as well. And when that happens, you're kind of in a peaceful stage, right? If someone doesn't show respect to you, big deal, whatever. I showed respect to you, and that's the best I can do. And if you don't have the maturity to show it back, then that's on you. The ones who have learned respect often have more opportunities, more friendships, and amazing experiences. So how do we apply respect into our lives? Well, the first thing that you can do is to just stop speaking negatively about yourself and others as well. Treat others how you want to be treated. Remember, it's all about empathy and awareness. Lastly, just respect others' opinions. It's okay for them to have opinions. It's okay for them to have different beliefs or, different perspectives. Just learn to coexist. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found my video helpful, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.